right, everyone, welcome to Starchwreck Models and Props, Things and Stuff. Today we are looking at the continuation of the beautiful wand company phaser, the Communicator. And this is the most amazing thing that's ever been made, ever in the history of humanity, I would say. I would assume that's a fair statement. But yes, if you aren't familiar with it, the wand company made a phaser replica. It is a remote control, and it is awesome. You can check out the other review I did of that. We'll whip that out here at the end. But yes, they finally came out with a Communicator. It was supposed to come out in January, but they had a couple little issues to fix, and boy, was it worth the wait. It is an awesome thing. I'm a little late to the review game here on this, but we'll do it anyway. Hopefully there's something useful or interesting here. We got some comparisons that we'll do and stuff like that, but let us crack it open. So I got this from ThinkGeek, and it was originally in a box. It had a nice box. I remember what the phaser, I ordered my phaser from StarTrek.com, but the ThinkGeek StarTrek.com phasers were in like a bag or something. It was kind of bizarre, but this was in a nice box, had a little pouch in it, or air pouch. Originally it came, this was all shrink wrapped. This was in a little clear protective envelope and was taped to this. It was very nicely done. We got our destructions here with the fantastic wand company little poster thing. Enterprise briefing room. Very, very cool. Even got the little case on there. And on the back we have all our directions, how to set it up, some semi-factual stuff and actual factual. Mounting, what the jewels mean, the different button functions. We'll take a look at all that stuff. And there was also, apparently on the first run, this button wasn't made properly or something. There's like it's not connected, so if you turn it the wrong way, it can slip off, is what I understand. So it's just to show you, don't push it out. I guess the first run is like this, but then they're supposed to come out and fix that, and this won't be an issue anymore, so it came with this little pamphlet thing. But yes, we've got our nice little leather pouch with embossed, debossed, whatever you want to call it, Enterprise Communicator. Very cool, very nice quality, nice soft interior. And of course the Communicator. I got this last night, probably around 10 o'clock at night. I was finally able to get to my mail, and I've been playing with it pretty much nonstop since. Oh, is it not glorious? It is, yes. Anyway, this was originally shrink wrapped. We've got our base, which has a nice, the same text on it, a nice felt bottom, or foamy bottom. You got your USB charging cable that came in a little cardboard thing. And this is the charging unit. Has a Starfleet logo right there. It also has a soft foam. And there's the USB charging. Now you can use any micro USB charger. You could use a cell phone charger if you use that same cord. There's a little light right here that'll indicate charge, no charge, if it's on correctly, stuff like that. And of course, the Communicator in all its glory. As you can see, it is fantastic. It's 3D scanned from the last remaining known hero prop, the Alpha Communicator with the stopwatch. It has a steel grid that is plated or painted, I'm not sure. I think it's plated. Kydex shells, as you can see, it's got texture and aluminum mid plate. Got that. Fantastic detail. Moire ring's a little loose, but it's on there, so it's not going anywhere. It's not really loose. I don't know. It has some give, but it's not. I mean, it's stuck on there. So, but just outstanding. The only minor physical complaint, well, maybe two, but that's a stretch. They have the, FCC stuff on the back, but they have to do that anyway legally. But it does say property of Starfleet on there, which is kind of nice. The screws are hex screws, which, if you really wanted to get it off, you could. Maybe somebody will come out with appropriate screws that look like little brass screws that they actually used. These are plastic, chromed. Now the only thing with these is the center hole is not drilled down, but you could either do that or just put a little bit of black in there and that'd be fine. They decided to go with this because it was a little more accurate to the prop rather than have aluminum buttons. And I think from what I read, they're actually yellow plastic underneath, so over time, if you keep using it and it does start to wear off, it'll get that authentic look, because that's what the original was made of. I think. I don't know if they changed that or not, but I mean, it's really well plated, so I don't think that's going to be a problem ever. We've got our great microphone grill piece. Looks so good. And the moire looks fantastic also. Look at that. Very nicely detailed. Oh, I got a shadow thing going on. So there's that. Let's crack her open and turn it on. Or first, let's set up so you can see this. So you got this guy, and you got your two clips right here. They fit in, and you push this guy in. So set this first one in, and then push this in, and then it locks in. Oop, sort of, almost. Make sure it's stuck in there. There we go. And then the communicator is magnetized, and this is magnetized as well. So, whoa. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, the wireless charging happens through there. So to turn it on, I'm going to hold down this button, and it makes a little sound effect. I'll do it so you can hear it. Oh, there goes the moire. So when you turn it on, it sounds like this. I don't know if you heard that or not. And when you turn it off, it makes this sound. I don't know if you heard that. A cool little, very, very quiet little power up and power down sound. So we'll power back up again. And this is clear, but it has multi-LEDs, multi-colors underneath it, so it'll change color and everything. So this is on and off. This controls the voice functions and also activates the your voice commands on your phone. And then to pair it up, I think you hold this button. I forget. I have to look at the instructions again. Anyway, but let's flip her open. Let's see if I can get the audio in there. There we go. And just beautiful colors. I love how they didn't leave the lights on, how you get the original effect, and they glow really nice too, or sparkle if you want to call it that. And then they have little lights every now and then. But we'll run through some of the voices. Clicking up, you get Spock's stuff.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Two clicks.
Captain, Enterprise out.
Hold.
Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
So there's three ways to do it. You got one click.
Enterprise, Spock here.
And the cool thing is this red button will light up, or red jewel will light up when there's audio coming out of it. So either the voice effects or when you're talking to somebody on the phone, it'll light up. It's pretty neat. So one up is kind of like for each of the directions, because it's a 5-way switch. So up, down, left, right, and then push in also. Up will be Spock. Left is Scotty, right is Dr. McCoy, down is Sulu, push in is Uhura, and then with holding this one and doing these functions as well, you get a couple other bonus sound effects. So we'll run through those. Let's see, I'm just going to see if this, sorry, this might be loud. We'll just try it this way so we can make sure we hear it. So we're going to start with, we already heard Spock, so let's do Scotty.
Scotty here, Captain. I'll do what I can, sir.
So holding it down gives it that interference static sound effect. And then holding Spock up.
Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
Apparently. Hold, let's go right.
McCoy here. Received and understood.
Get your incoming chirp or incoming beep thing. So like one click gives you kind of an acknowledgement or a what do you want to call it? You know, hello. And then if you do it twice, you get an acknowledgement of whatever order you gave. If you want to have a communicator conversation with the crew. And then one down.
Yes, Captain.
Is Sulu.
Aye, sir. What is your situation?
So you got all Sulu's dialogue. So now, let me see how we're going to do this. Got to do it with two hands. Sorry. All right. So now what you can do is press on this button and then also do the command, the little functions. So we'll be able to see a bunch of different, or a couple new sounds. So pressing and then pushing up.
Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
I'll get that in 1 second.
Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
Apparently not.
Can you give us your present location?
There we go. So press and hold, press this and then hold up on this one.
Can you give us your present location, Captain?
And then press and hold this way. Oop, that's loud. It's a little distress beacon. And press and hold this way. So now, press and hold this way, you get the a little acknowledgement and then a incoming call sound, which is kind of cool. And then hold and down.
Captain, USS Enterprise, Starfleet Sector 9. Inauguration ceremony
Admiral Comac.
6 have been advanced 7 solar days. Your order to alter your flight plan is filed to accommodate. Order of Comac, Admiral, Starfleet Command. Knowledge?
From Amok time. And then if you press it once, maybe.
Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura.
And then press twice.
Yes, sir.
You get a Uhura. And then I think if you, when you hold it and it's not connected, you'll get another Uhura voice.
Waiting for Bluetooth connection.
Or no, I guess we're connecting to Bluetooth. Okay, yeah, I forgot how this works already. Holding this down will set it into Bluetooth search mode, so you got that. It's up for being scanned right now. So let's see if I turn that off. Stop. Apparently. Oh, I think I have to do this. Here we go. So down and press. Let's try that.
Yes, sir.
There we go. So down and press. Now I'm just going to turn it off and turn it back on. There's the moire. So yeah, hold this and press down. I forgot what I just did. What did I just do?
Yes, sir.
There we go. Press this and press 2, you get the Uhura. So there's so many different fun sound effects on this and things like that. And that's kind of those functions. Now, we saw the flashing. That means it's ready to be scanned before by a phone. So I've already paired it up with my phone, which is right here. So I'll go over and activate my Bluetooth. And it will come up as, hopefully. Oh, is it on? There we go. So it'll come up as the one TWC communicator. Click on that. And then the communicator will say it's paired. It'll flash blue every now and then to show us that. And there you go. So you press this button to activate the voice command, which will bring this up on the phone. And then you could say when it's ready to... apparently I missed a call from Tammy at 10:15. So it'll do the very regular voice functions like you would, however, different phone. It's probably listening to me right now and wondering what I'm saying. So maybe we'll just cancel out of that. Hopefully. Turn off Bluetooth. Wow, it just...
There's no number for Tammy.
Oh, shut up. It typed everything I said. Anyway, So there you go. That's that. A cool thing is, now that we're connected, so you got a 4 chirp, which is kind of cool. And then when you are in not connected mode, I'll turn off my Bluetooth, you will get you'll get a 3 chirp, which is kind of cool. Neat little touch. I wish they would have been able to somehow add more of the chirps, like that weird one from The Enemy Within that's like takes forever. It's like I don't know, it just keeps going after the guy fell down the hill and he's opening the lid. I don't know, it makes a bunch of noise. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the basic stuff. There's some more functions, especially with the Bluetooth. You can increase and decrease the volume. I haven't read about all the specific functions, and there might be some more hidden voices on there, but I'm not sure. I don't remember if they had hidden voices, or I know they had hidden little things on the phaser, but I don't remember if they mentioned it in the book or not. So, but yeah, fantastic thing. So let's go ahead and, all right, so now that we've taken a look at that, let's whip out some comparisons. Here, of course, we've got our phaser box. You can compare that to the communicator box, very similar. Well, they don't really fit together very well, but oh well. Let's start off with some communicator business. All right, so first off, let's do a comparison to John Long communicators. This one is the Zeta Hero that I made a while back. You can kind of see the stopwatch functions. Tried to make it weird and different. And then this is the actual Zeta look-alike. So we can put those together. Now, of course, this one was 3D scanned from the Alpha Hero. This has been cast off of the Stunt Zeta one, or the one that was in Patterns of Force, and was the disassembled one that was in pieces. So that's that. You can kind of get a comparison between the two. This one's a lot shinier. This is actual Kydex. I think this is ABS plastic, but it still has very nice detail. Next, we've got a couple Roddenberries. So we got Hero Roddenberry with functions, and then a static one that's supposed to be Kappa-ish, or also known as the one from Omega Glory that the lady opens up after being suggested by Spock. Oh wow, I forgot this thing was magnetic. This little table's metal and it's sticking to it. It's kind of neat. So we've got that. There you go, you can see kind of those all compared to each other. Unfortunately, my D. Stein's communicator is undergoing a disassembly and re-put together, so I don't have that to compare with this group there. We've of course got the Playmates communicator. Just throw that in there for comparison, and this one will represent Diamond Select, Master Replicas, and of course this one, the Star Trek The Experience Com, which for some reason this works. Well, it was working, and maybe it's out of batteries. Maybe that's it. I don't know. That's probably a good thing, because the Star Trek Experience communicators always sounded like they had the flu or something. So there's that. You got your fat butt. Let's compare that to this. You can really see the thickness difference, especially the detail difference too. Oh, it must be dead. Oh well. So there's that. It's turning off to save batteries. So let's see what else we're going to do. A little. This is the Roddenberry. Now, from what I understand, the antenna is a little thinner than the actual Alpha. It's idealized. However, I did notice, I'm pretty sure this is spot on, that if you notice, the hubs are not perfectly aligned, and the original Alphas are not perfectly aligned too, so it's not really noticeable unless you are looking right at it, but I'm pretty sure this one's up a little bit, just like the original one, which I think is so cool that they put that in there just to make it, you know, super, super accurate to that one. So I'm digging that stuff. Let's see, we'll go back. What else? Here's the Playmates, just for fun. Got your nice clip on the back. And what else we got? We already looked at this guy. We'll look at it one more time. Stunt and Hero. Very cool. So that, and then for fun's sake, if you've been watching on Facebook, I've been working on this guy. And of course, this is the communicator from Star Trek V, which I got all finished up last night, so it was kind of a communicative day. I do plan on adding electronics to this and having the light come on and have the chirp sound. And there's the 3, just for comparison. So it's kind of cool to see the generational... Oh, speaking of generational differences, here you go. Let's throw the cage into the mix. There you guys get over there. There we go. Should have brought a comm badge, then it would have been a whole history of communicators on our enterprise communicator. But you can compare these two. Such a drastic design change from the cage to the production of the original series. So that's pretty fun. Oop. And what else? That's pretty much it on that. And to top it all off with our wand company goodness, let us crack open the phaser. Now, this is going to be a bit different than the standard wand release, as this is one I've modified to be a black and white phaser. And I feel like I need to go get another one that's of regular variety just to have it. And then you'll have it. And then you'll have it. Alright, so there you go. Black and white wand phaser. It still works. I do have to put the little half-round lenses in here because for right now you have to kind of push it on with something else, so I won't turn it on right now, but it still functions. Actually was able to fix this. If you've seen the video, you'll notice that this piece broke inside right before I shot the video, so it wasn't doing anything, but when I redid it, I managed to take this off and then replace the little peg, so that way now it works better than ever. Because it was using the clear plastic, and the clear plastic was useless against this metal piece, so I replaced it with some opaque plastic, and now it works perfectly. So I don't know if I've shown this one off on the channel before, but it was kind of a fun project. You got your 10-turn, you got the screws on the side, just like the black and white Hero, and it still detaches. Getting rid of these side rails was an exciting venture. I ended up taking them off and then grinding them down, putting them back on, and then what's the word? You know, filling them into the body. So that was kind of fun. But yes, the Wand Company duo. We are a standard landing party away team to be able to communicate with your friends and then turn off their TVs. Tis a wonderful thing. So yes, but that is the Wand Company's glorious Star Trek communicator. I don't know if it was just something somebody posted or if they actually posted this, but they were thinking about doing a tricorder, which would be pretty cool. I don't know what they do. I guess a portable media player, maybe? I don't know, or you know, like with an SD card, something like that, a radio. I guess they did that Japan radio tricorder. I don't know, maybe they'll come up with something, I hope, because that would be kind of fun to complete the trifecta. I guess the key part of it is keeping the cost, because I mean these are each $150, which is a huge deal, but doing a tricorder, I see that being a little bit more, or a lot bit more, but I don't know, we'll see. And probably less of an audience than this. This is probably, I would say this is the most useful and the most popular one as a Bluetooth. TV remote's pretty useful, but this you could take around with you. I don't know why you'd take the TV remote around with you. I mean, in terms of their actual functionality, so the tricorder, a little less, but I'm sure it would still make a great addition to the collection. I know I would buy at least one, so I probably need to get another one of these just to have a regular one, and then I'd kind of like a third one just to modify it to like a perfect Hero and just fix a little details here and there. This I might get another one of and make, because this looks like I've heard it's somewhat to disassemble until you get to a certain point, and then it's kind of a pain, especially with these buttons. So I wouldn't really recommend it for beginners. I'm kind of terrified to do it, but if I get the courage, what I'd like to do is alter it slightly, especially the moire, and make it a beta communicator. Would be kind of fun. And then maybe if some junk ones pop up on eBay that are broken, make some stunt ones or whatever. Might be kind of fun. Oh, I forgot to mention too, since it is steel, there's a little magnet that keeps it closed. So pretty much, mine was stronger. I think I've been clacking it too much, but then there's a bend in it or whatever, so that way you can keep it open and it won't close on you when you're talking. So that's kind of another little piece. But yes, that is about it. Please like, subscribe, all the, this usual YouTube business. And check us out on Facebook, Starchwreck Models and Props. I will put a link in the description below. And yeah, if you haven't seen the Wand Company phaser review, definitely check that out. It is also on the channel. And yeah, that's all I can think of. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time for another Things and Stuff. Energize.